Oh, hello. Right. Yeah, let's hope everything's working. Oh, God, no. Okay. Nothing has seemed to be working right. Okay. All right. I get nothing but encoding error, and then it constantly kicks me out of streaming. And I don't know why it's doing that today. But hopefully we got it working. Maybe? Find out. You can see I moved my camera. I moved it. Uh, yeah. All right. All right. Let's try this. Now, I have been waiting for this game for quite some time. Quite some time. I love the Arthurian legend. I like dark fantasy, and I like RPGs. And that's all three of these. Now, they have a demo out of this game that you can download. I think you still download. I played a little bit of the game. Right now, the game is just released today in early access, and it's like the first chapter. So believe they said it's between 10 to 15 hours. Yeah. Just audio, maybe a little bit. Fly. New game. Let me know how everything sounds and looks. Oh, God, no. Drop frames. It's been a hassle today. Been a hassle. Humans have almost completely eradicated, but some of the wisdom has been found in the forest and groves. Heretic?
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more. And the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Okay. I think we'll stick with that. Muscular. Oh, I get the choice, no obese. Man. I think that looks decent enough. Face. don't mind that one or that one. This one. Oh, beautiful locks. Probably that. Hair looks funky. Hey, Andrew. Am I streaming it? Am I not streaming right now? Should be streaming right now. Can you hear me? Oh, delaying it. Okay. Yeah, I've been having nothing but issues today. So hopefully everything runs well. Yeah, I was ran about a half hour late because I was having OBS issues. So hopefully it's on there. But you've been waiting on this one too? So have I. So have I. We're gonna have a beard. Let's do bigger beard. A name! Thank you. Difficulty, let's see, you got between normal, hard, normal. Are you sure? Yes.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
I love
Yes, it's me again.
Arthurian legend,
And I hope
dark
this
fantasy,
time
and
you'll
RPGs.
cooperate
This is
without
all of
me
them.
needing to repeatedly hit you
Everything
in
I
the
want.
face, eh?
Sorry. It was delicious.
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
I was hunting.
Hunting? I wouldn't take you for a hunter. But as they say upstairs, looks can be deceiving. And you're, what, hunting just to get by? Or do you do something with your catch?
Alchemy, maybe? Does this have to do with my crafting? No, we'll do alchemy.
And then you sell your concoctions to poor people, promising them miraculous recovery from whatever ails them?
Yeah.
Charlatans, the lot of you. Okay, that was easier than I expected.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Now, unfortunately...
Archery,
I'll have
alchemy,
to
sneak. I knew that was coming and it still surprised me.
I always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand, you're literally rotting in this damned cell, but them,
Okay.
there's just no excuse for the stench. There they are, finally. I know, you have a million questions forming in your head, but they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
First try. Feller. Take that. So I got plus to archery. Let's see here. How do we check my stuff here? Character. Now I got plus to archery, plus to alchemy because of my choices. Which I didn't really want to be an archer. But one-handed, two-handed, athletics, light armor, medium armor, heavy armor, archery. And archery's at 19. I'm planning on being an archer, but alchemy's at 19. Okay, Tori. Boots. Doubt I have any of that stuff. My bag. Oh, it's broken. Okay, so we just gotta escape. Seven Commandments. First came the prophet, then came the word. The word is sacred. 2. The Pope, his cardinals, and his priests received the word. The word is the way. 3. We are all brothers and sisters, starving for the word. The word is sustenance. 4. Together in holy suffering, we walk the pilgrim's path. The word is our strength. 5. We repent by facing the trial of the plague. The word is our cure. 6. The priests clad in red guide us towards grace. The word is our salvation. What's the 7th? Oh, there it is. This wouldn't scroll all the way down. 7. There is no other sanctities. Only the prophet's word and the will of the Red Church. Do not doubt your faith. You will be rewarded. Take it. Still it kicking. Lockpicks. 7. I'm not gonna carry. Do I have weight limit? I do. Okay, I'm not gonna pick up useless stuff. It's like their propaganda here. Every single cell. Can I put this? Oh, yeah, let's put a weapon on, right? That'd probably be a smart idea. What good are the guard's keys if I can't open anything? Brother Sefton. Venerable Brother Sefton, I would like to remind you of what I have mentioned numerous times before, namely that the alchemical station should be cleaned after each use, especially when you are so careless with caustic and toxic substance. I also recommend that you refresh the elementary knowledge about the ingredients of the healing concoction, those of the alcohol and sage. Okay, so alcohol and sage is what we need, not poisonous plants and hearts. Alcohol and sage, remember that. That's healing. This kind of negligence continues. I'll be forced to ask Father Vaughn to revoke your privilege to use the laboratory. May the word of the prophet be your grace, Brother Aaron. It's locked. More dead bodies. Wait, can I open this door then? Light attack, heavy attack, block.
The enemy is near.
Bonk! Yeah, I'm gonna take everybody's calls. Roundup records. Elderweld. Women, age 20 to 25, average build potential. Elderweld, man, 30 to 40, average build potential. At their mind's area, man, age, strong physique potential. Potential for what? It is time, my brothers. I hear you cry. Woe is us. Woe is us, for we have to escape to death, only for it to follow us all the way to the promised land. But I say this, all is not lost. I say this, We have been delivered to our salvation, to the only place where we can battle the Red Death and emerge victorious. For there is one thing we did not have in the homeland. One thing native only to Avalon. One thing that is the answer to all of our prayers. Weirdness. Many think that the weirdness is nothing but another bane, instrument of our inevitable doom. But I believe it is our only hope for survival. We should not fear it, but embrace it, and welcome it in our minds. This will heal our bodies. Seek items at the edge of the weirdness, touch them, let them heal us. I call upon all brave, all faithful. Spread the word, prepare your tools, eradicate doubt and fear until all is left of the minds ready to accept the weirdness as our saving grace. Take a brain. History of the Asylum. And the prophet said to her disciples, "Go to the marshes. Those are marked with the plague. Wait their demise and aid them. Build an asylum where peace can be brought to their bodies and their souls. Do not grieve and do not fret, for as long as you hold the teachings in your heart, so long shall I live." When she breathed her last breath, the acolytes buried her in the Isle of the Dead. Then they went to dark morass where, as per her command, they built lazaret for those suffering from the plague. So it happened that one day King Arthur and his court were passing by the island when suddenly he heard a beautiful voice calling him. The voice was coming from the prophet's tomb. And so Arthur went there and ordered his men to remove the coffin's stone lid. When he saw inside was not bones, but a beautiful woman who seemed to have been snatched by death in slumber mere moments ago. And then Arthur heard her words, loud and clear. "Arthur, the plague is a daunting trial for all of us. My disciples brave it among the foul-smelling marshes and poisonous vapors. Yet they do not complain, they humbly preach the word, asking nothing in return, so it falls upon me to ask, on all behalf, for a place worthy. King Avalon said, "I will grant your request," and he told his sister Morgane to leave for the four-dweller ruins in the Island of Dead. He ordered his men to ready the place, priests clad in red, so they could continue service to people. I have any. So, healing is alcohol, sage, and mistletoe. Mana potion, mana elixir. Oh, healing tincture. Okay, so that is sage and alcohol. Potion that the druids didn't want to share with anyone else. Sacred elixir. I'm not sure what that even does. A lot of reading. Examine the old, search of new. Though we have long relegated the revered priest Miran wholly to the margins of history, I caution against ignoring the wisdom and solutions presented in the study outlining his once famous method. As Miran lived during the reign of King Arthur, the language he used may now seem outdated and rather difficult. However, the contents of the text emphasize crucial points regarding the separation and rather extraction of the subject's mind. And yes, the Holy wrote his treatise while remaining under the heavy influence of Druidic practices. However, we should not forget that it was full of contempt towards that, now mostly eradicated, fortunately, quackery. On every page, Miran's words regarding the past so-called masters are dripping with venom. In his infinite wisdom, he plucked what was most valuable from the treasure trove of their knowledge. This is another reason why we should not disregard Miran's work on this day and age. He was able to evaluate on which of the Druidic practices and observations were valuable, which were deservedly burnt along with him the fields of charred conclave. Huron stressed that subjects, as he called them, should become familiar with the Red Priest's practices, should be able to see and feel most of the proceedings. If a subject loses consciousness, he or she would not revive, or not be revived. Partial anesthesia was permissible so long as the subject was still remaining able to see. If a promising subject is in danger of... That's just hemorrhaging? Hemorrhaging to death, their wounds would not be tended to, so they serve the cause as long as possible. Spectral sword. Is that a spell? Summons a spectral sword. Did I learn it? How do I know? Skill points. I did 10. Huh. There's something else like spells? Let's take a look. Dash, interact, accept, inventory. Skill tree is P. Quest log is T. Q is quick wheel. So maybe it's not. I can't do it. The encyclical of the second pope. If they're unruly, corrupt, and indolent, they claim to know the prophet, but their deeds tell a different story. Sullied are the minds of their consciences. And the prophet sees all and casts filth upon their flesh. Their skin is covered in red marks. It festers and flakes off their bodies. Fever consumes them from the inside like a unquenchable fire. The Red Death not only takes their lives, but also depraves their souls of chance for salvation. There is, however, hope for the impure. For the prophet says, renounce your unruliness, dishonesty, and indolence. Take my word to your lips and to your hearts, and your soul will be purified as mine was purified. Thus says the prophet, trust my disciples as you trust in me, for they will lead you towards the cure. Bring harm to them, whether with deeds, words, or thought, it will be as if you brought harm to me, and for that, you'll be severely punished. Alright, it's going to take everybody. Shrooms. Oh, there's two people. Oh, what? Sneak leveled up. Okay. Just wonder if we could like backstab him, sneaking up on him, but that way.
The enemy is near. The Prophet wants you dead. The word protects me. Sacrifice to the Prophet. My faith will not falter.
Stamina goes down so quick.
The word is with me.
Did he just stab his own guy, or did he hit me?
The word is with me. My resolve is unshaken.
It hitting me? Oh, that one hurt.
You've fueled my holy rage.
Stuck. Hey, you're down.
The word is with me.
My stamina is so bad. Yeah, I thought I could maybe sneak up on him. A blood clot. Hey, there's a health potion. May have to take the health potion. Hey, Salty! Thank you, Salty. Thank you. Am I up and running? Yes, yes. I had nothing but OBS issues right off the bat. Okay. Test out the healing potion. I don't know if I really want to use it yet, but I might as well try it, right? Actually, I could probably just do this. Yeah, I know. Oh god, there's another guy. Well, I don't know why I'm sneaking. Well, I'll sneak, but it's apparently not a backstab or something. Took my last.
Reveal yourself.
How do you think you did?
The word is with me.
That's terrible blocking.
My resolve is unshaken.
Yeah, I figured you didn't take your last tier. Blew well, but I won't get until I get back. All right. You'll do good. You'll do good. Peppermint. Minty fresh. I got no recipes. I got no ingredients either. Weekend plans? You're never crying again. Weekend plan? No, no, not at all. Not at all. Avoiding. I think we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. Maybe. Very little, but like above us, I think it's supposed to be like. I think Pure is supposed to get like 10 inches. I know, I don't want any more. I think we're supposed to have a thunderstorm tonight here. So I'm not looking forward to that. But the rain will melt the snow. But if it turns to snow, I don't want it.